Good morning, YouTube. You can see today we're at about minus 12. Yeah, about minus 12 today, so it's not too cold. Okay. Full of beans. Come on, let's get my glove on. A bit wobbly. A bit wobbly. This way, come on. Not been on there. Up here, come on. Go on. Silly old thing. So, plan is it's sunny out today. Oh, it's very sunny. Actually nice. It's cold, but it's nice there. I've got the sun up there. Over the thing there. It's just in the background there. But plan is today that I will I'm going to walk these two now. So Arctic gets his walk, and then see how Jackie's leg is. He was a bit limp. But I think he's okay now, and if he's okay, then we're off to the shops. I can only take one dog with me, so probably Wolfie will go with me, and Arctic will stay at home. That's the way I do it. I prefer to take Wolfie with me. I don't know why, just do. He needs more of a walk than the other dog. He's a lot stronger, and a lot. Wolf dogs need a lot more exercise than an ordinary mongrel there. And fussed, he wants to be, don't like to be ignored for long periods. So if you can get him out and get him well exercised, is fine. Oh, not only that, but it gives me I need to go to the shop anyway, so we're out of almost out of milk, which is disaster for the tea. Englishman, need my tea, and so very vital. But we're going. I'm not going to go far now. We can take this one up for a quick pee, toilet, and then back, and then it's down to the shops. We must go. Milk and whatever. And if you're staying online, I will do a sneaky live stream. Oh, won't do a live stream like this, will I? I'll have to take off this, get my case. But the plan is that we'll go to the shops, and I'll give you a view inside the shop. Magnet, typical shop I go to, and get a look inside the Russian supermarket. See what's actually there. Who knows? Might be just cabbages and what have you. Well, I don't think so somehow. But somebody said the other day I went to a shop and on a live stream in Krasny-Selo. I was with Jason, Aussie Spy, and somebody said, "Oh, you're propagandist, and you're only showing the good bits, and that's not a real shop." I was like, "What is it? In an AI shop or what?" But ridiculous. But folder old troll. Everyone likes a bit of trolling, don't they? I don't mind a bit of banter, a bit of trolling. That's fine with me. I'm I'm comfortable and comfortable in my own life, and so I ain't worried about that. A bit of trolling. The sun is gorgeous up here. Winter sun. I'll show you now. I couldn't see it through the trees earlier. I'm not sure how good the camera will catch this, but how's about this for a snowy scene? Sun up there, gorgeous. Up there, lovely snowy scene, and that just picture postcard, perfect. It's like something out of. It'd be better if it was sideways, but I can't turn the phone sideways when it's live streaming. It doesn't want to work. It picks an orientation, and then you have to stick with it. So I can't give you the widescreen view, but isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? Up through the trees. Sun in the background, beautiful. But anyway, it's amazing what you can do with a camera. You can get some fantastic shots in a not so fantastic place. Well, this is a good place though. It's quiet and it's nice, and the snow has been falling the last few days. I think, hopefully, we won't get too much more snow now. I think we've been dumped. I mean, it does happen. It comes. The temperature next week is due to get warmer. It's about minus 12 now. Oh God, here we go again, rolling in the snow. We're having a roll. No, we're not. No, find a new place. That's a better bit of snow. What are you doing, eh? What are you doing? Go on. So, yeah, look at it up there. Gorgeous sun today, pale sun. Don't know if it's catching the sun or not, but hard to do it with a phone camera. But down to the shops anyway after this, and down to the AI shop, and buy some AI stuff, and whatever. We'll probably use AI money as well, you know. And somebody said on one of the live streams, I was actually in St. Petersburg, and you're at it again, aren't you? You're determined to have, you're having a roll, aren't you? You're going to have that roll. What are you doing? What are you doing, eh? You silly old thing. Nah. I was, no, have another go. I've got to have as many goes as I can. Yep, I like the snow. Eh? Do you like that, dear? Eh? We've got a snowy face. Oh, what you like. Come on, Arctic. This way. I'm not going up there. Come on. So the only thing with walking around the shops, there's a lot of other dogs around, and he is a bit of a handful when there's other dogs around. So, but anyway, in fact, I may not. I might go down to the other shop. Actually, I've got something to collect from Ozo, and I might leave him behind and walk down without the dog. I think in this case it's a better option because where I have to walk, if I go the way I walk, there's always dogs down there. You're looking very pretty. There's always dogs down there, and it's kind of I could take him down to the shop. That wouldn't be a big problem. Time somewhere there. I've done it before. That'd probably be a better option. Less chance of running into dogs or stray dogs. Not so much stray dogs, but other. God, the sun is just making a beautiful picture. Beautiful blue sky. Okay, it looks really good on the screen. All right, you like that? Say hello in the chat if you want. You say hello. It's not coming through to me yet, but it will eventually. Why it happens that way, I do not know. It's one of the things. Quick look at the sun there. Beautiful picture. Would you live in a place like that? You know, would you live in a place like that? That's my, oh, the sun's brilliant now, it's really coming up. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous view. When we go up to Novgorod in the summertime, once we're back on the build, you'll spot that, you'll see that. We're doing a lot more live streams up there. And there I've got much more freedom to run the dogs where our street goes. It's not a street, it's 2 houses, and we're the 3rd house and last house. There's no more development there, so that'll be a much I'd pick up and move there in a heartbeat. It looks nice, doesn't it? It does look nice like that, don't it? Does it look nice? It looks kind of peaceful. It is peaceful. It's beautiful. I love this. I love this time of year when there's not many people around. You know, quite romantic looking, isn't it? But this is going to change. This won't last forever. This what is nice now won't be. This is going to be. This all here, this part of the forest, all going to be housing, and it'll be housing way up there, right up to the next town, and the opposite this way as well. All this, what is now forest, will all turn into houses, and on the other side as well. It's going to be a shame to see it disappear. All this will disappear. This will all be housing. I think in 10 years, if I come back here in 10 years, this, you won't recognise the place. It'll be completely different from what was. And it's a shame, but people need places to live, and unfortunately this was never designated as a forest. It was designated as building plots. It always was that way. It's been cleared years ago, and it's just grown back and it's turned into a forest, but really it's on borrowed time. It is a building plot, and it's going to disappear. And that's why I'm going to Novgorod. One of the main factors why I'm going to Novgorod. There's a car down there parked up. That must be Yura, my neighbour. I can see a blue car arse hanging out. There's only one blue car here, and that's Yura. So, yeah, that's so up in Novgorod, much different place. Do I take the dog with me to the shops or not? I'm 50-50 here. I want to go to shops. I don't want to go. I don't want to be him pulling me all the way. It's kind of a. He's not bad on the lead, but if he sees another dog, he goes mad. He's really not socialised. That's not so much not socialised, it's his wolf breeding, where he is kind of a bit wild, which makes him difficult in social situations. Probably you could never train him. The wolf dogs, if you're having one or you've got one or you're thinking about one, they are notoriously difficult to train. I was an ex-military dog handler. I was a research dog handler specialist, and I'm finding it very difficult to train him, to get him to do anything. Really, wolf dog, a normal dog will complete the command, and you give him a treat or however you're doing it, or you're using a clicker or whatever. Usually a treat, bit of meat, bit of liver does well. And they'll respond quickly and they'll learn quickly. Wolf dog, not like that at all. They don't go on food rewards so much as prey drive reward. So with him, I would expect you would have to use a ball or something and try and get him to work that way. But basically, he thinks and then does. Where a normal dog will instant command, he won't. He'll think before he does it. So Minnesota? No, this is Russia. Eugene Dudley, N1D. This is Russia. We're rushing about in Russia. Oh, there's a tractor coming. Oh, we're not having that. I need to get them back because I don't want to be chasing tractors. He will find that wolf dog will find that extremely different and maybe stressful. He doesn't know what a tractor is and won't like it one bit, even down there. So we need to get him back into the. Come here, Jackie, Archie. Get him at least on the lead before we decide to go. Hello there. Hello, Eugene Dudley. How you doing? So yeah, we're in Russia. This is just outside St. Petersburg, Leningrad Oblast. And if you're wondering how I got here, how an ex-British soldier ended up living in Russia the last 15 years, there's on my channel pages you'll see, in fact it's actually a channel trailer, you'll see the Привет, Юра. Oh, it's not a fucker name. The Domo Юра. Hey! Come on, you. Сколько минут? 12 сводные, да? 12 сводные. Какой 21?
Вот машина показывает 20.
20, да? Ooh. Okay, so it's minus 21, I didn't realise. Oops. So yeah, these have to go in, they can't stay outside. And I don't think Wolfie should go with me. Come here. I don't think he should go with me because at that kind of temperature, it's a little bit cold for him. Come on. I thought it was minus 10 and it's not. Come on, this way. Come on. Archie, Jackie. So I think he's going to stay behind and I will go to the shops on my own. So I'm going to park this up, my thing up, and then I'll go and put these two away and prepare to move. So let me just put you on a stand here, give you a nice scenic view of the garden. So I just go and prepare myself. Wait. Put you in the snow there. How's that? How's that? I've got a tripod and that's all. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be back. Come here, you two. That's it, we're okay now. Now I can set off without dogs. I like taking a dog down to shops, but I'm not in that temperature, I'm not gonna. It's too much. Over time, especially the wolf dog probably be fine. Probably, but I have to go. I have to go and collect something from inside a package from inside the delivery shop, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I don't want to leave him sitting in the snow. Although he's a wolf dog, he's been inside all winter and he's not acclimatised to it's only dirt cheap. I think it's like $3 or something. And the reason for that is because I want to get the van fixed. And there's two. I've got basically part of the harness of the van didn't catch fire, but it melted, and would have caught fire if I spotted it. And it's the EGR valve that's burnt, and it's located right underneath the air intake. What over here call it collect, where 4 pipes come in from the air intake into the end, get the van fixed. Because walking to shops is okay, but I'm not walking to Novgorod. 300 kilometres is not the kind of thing I need. We need the van for the summer. Obviously, we go up there as a 1 unit. We have the dogs with us, and there's tools that go with us, and all kinds of stuff. And so get the van fixed. Probably I might do a live stream on the van fixing. Probably, maybe. Depends on the weather. This kind of weather, -20, nah. I ain't looking at the van, but I've ordered the endoscope anyway. And these cheap endoscopes, they're a bit rubbish. They do the job that I need it to do, but not much more than that. And well, I've seen a lot of them. They come and they don't work, and they're sending them back. And so I've got it early, and so I can test that, make sure it's all working. Hopefully they're going to connect it up to my tablet. I've got a couple of old tablets, and hopefully one of them will pick it up, and it should work. And if it does, it'll be great. If it doesn't, it goes back and get another one. It's cheap Chinese stuff. That's always the way, innit? You know, a couple of dollars. But I mean, a couple of dollars, who's worried about that? Nothing, is it? But it might save me a lot of hassle if I can see them. But they've got little LED lights on them and stuff on the end of them. So if you don't know what an endoscope is, it's a little camera on a long pokey thing, a flexible thing, and you can stick it into all kinds of places, and especially in cars and things where you can't get at them. With this, you can see actually where you can't get your head kind of thing. And between the air intake and the bulkhead, you can't get your head in there. Impossible. I've tried. And so to get that done, it's a case of got to get the endoscope in there or something. I tried with a mirror at first and that didn't work. I tried with a telephone, actually get at it. With an endoscope I can get the what do you call it out. Then we can fix the EGR valve, which is just a case of the harness is melted, so a case of just getting it out and putting a new cable on there and putting it back in. That's no big deal. But yeah, it's given me some months of grief where I can't get at it. Well, there again, this temperature, -20, that van probably without a lot of effort will be very, very difficult to start. It's an old van, and it's very, very difficult. It would be a case of getting a blowtorch on the air intake, warm that up, blowtorch on the oil pan underneath, warm that up, and once they're all warm, then you stand a chance of getting it going. Smoke does me a world of good in exercise and whatever. I tell you when it's arrived and all that, and also it tells you how long they're going to hold it for. So usually a fortnight, 2 weeks. But marked, I think it's the 14th or 15th of February. I've got something else coming as well. What was it? But oh yes, right, I remember now. So I ordered some microphones in the summer. I'll start filming the build. I'll be using obviously a phone as usual, close-up stuff, and so having a microphone attached to it will be a big difference, and especially coming to the roof section where it's difficult to film. I can get the wife on the ground with a nice lens on it, and she can film from a distance. I'm even toying with the idea of getting a drone, a small drone, to get up there. I don't want a massive expensive drone. It's not something I can use. They are regulated here, and when you start getting big drones, you have to start doing registration and stuff. And at the moment, of course, with the ongoing conflict flying a drone around would be a bad idea. If anybody spots it, you know, police down thinking it's some kind of drone from carrying bombs or something. So really have to be careful with things like that at the moment. But a small, tiny drone, a toy one, you know, kind of little tiny thing, that's only going to cost a couple of, you know, $10 or $20. Stick a fairly old, decent camera underneath it. You could even park a phone on, pop a, what do you call it? You could even wire a phone underneath it, and kind of take your shots and then come back. You know, that's kind of. I really want to do some. I would like to do some aerial photography over the frame before we actually start the build. I think that would be nice. Be really nice scenic shots of that. And, that's the plan. That is a plan. I was watching at Batshit Bonkers Britain with Katie Hopkin about the latest controversy in the UK, which has got me giggling. I mean, I don't know if it's how actually, if people actually take it serious, what, but apparently. So people who identify as flipping fairy or mythical beings. So, that's ridiculous, but anyway. And apparently the leader, or one of the members of the Green Party, is under investigation for being intolerant of fairy pronouns. I don't know how you pronounce it, fair or fair or something. It's like them nonsense. And so apparently she's under investigation for not respecting people's right to identify as fairies. God Almighty! I mean, the traditional, you know, the traditional way I think about it, if you called somebody a fairy, it meant they were gay. And so, I mean, how does that work? You know, are fairies now going to be upset if it's somebody who's referring to somebody who's gay? You know, can you have a gay fairy? I don't know. But what a load of crap. I've heard it all now, you know. What kind of nonsense is the world coming into? People identifying as bloody mythical beings, be having unicorns. Now, I know there's people who dress up as dogs and all that, you know. And I was watching a YouTube documentary a while back. I watched it once. People who get dressed up as horses, they go trotting around and have people whipping them and stuff. And like, what? Some strange people around these days. I'll show you the sunset. The sun from here outside the forest is actually very nice. There we are. How's that for a view? That's a view of the. Let me take this text off here. Actually, let me take this text off because we've got a text box. And it's blocking it. I think it'll come up on the screen and block the view. So that's a view of the road down there to the next settlement. My settlement's kind of that way on, and that's the road down there. There's winter sun, apparently a minus 19 or 20 or 21 today. I don't know, doesn't feel like minus 20, but the sun's out, so who knows, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And hard to tell on the temperature thing outside the house. It said minus 10 to 12, but that's a very old thermostat and it's been out there for years. And I don't know how accurate it is. But he says, you heard him, if you were watching the live stream, look at this lovely view down here. Comes out lovely on this phone actually. Although this phone is showing 63%, 64% in minus 20, probably a good chance it won't last all to the shop and on the way back. Probably won't, but we'll see what happens. I didn't fetch the phone case with me, so I can't hide the screen, so it's a bit difficult to live stream in a shop because, you know, people don't want camera in the face, do they? And so they get a bit upset. I've never had anybody say anything to me, but I'm sort of very discreet in the way I do it. And without the phone case, I can't hide the screen. But I'll do my best. I was coming behind me there, but not. But, so yeah, this is What can I tell you about this place here? This is Sodavodsva, what they call a cottage community or a garden community around this here. And it's basically dachas where people come in the summer, and you've all got greenhouses and veggie plots and all that, you know, all that kind of stuff. And they come down here in the summer and they dig potatoes and relax for the weekend. Come on a Friday, go home on a Sunday kind of thing. And it's really a traditional Russian thing. Very still a super popular thing. It's very cultural. You have to watch it here because this here looks icy and I don't want to go arse over tit on the hard road. Because I think that would be pretty damn painful. So be careful. No, it's okay, it's not that icy. That's okay. If you saw my last live stream coming down here, down to this shop, ooh, manhole missing, small one. That could be painful in a van. I came down here and there was a manhole cover missing, but under the snow, couldn't be seen. And I went straight in it up to my waist almost, knicker line anyway, and it was full of water. And I ended up walking on 3 kilometres, soaked wet in the cold, so that was fun. But I survived it. Not like the end of the world, but it would have been a dangerous if that had been a pension, something that couldn't get back out again. I was out in a second, like, you know, fairly fit, but if that had been a pensioner, could have been a very different story. The articles on the house up there. Icicles. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to wreck the dog today. This dog here goes mad, and he's a big German Shepherd actually, and he's in there. And last time I came down, he actually was barking so much and straining so much that he got off his lead and he came charging out after my dog. Like, ooh! Luckily he didn't do anything. He had a bit of a snap at him and a bit of a growl, and off he went again. But we left the territory very quick. But, so that's another reason why I don't want to come down here with the dog, because my dog goes mad trying to get to the fence line. And some crows are showing up. We've got some crows in the trees up there. Oh, magpies. 1, 2, 3 magpies up there. Magpies and crows. Like some crow, probably my favourite, or ravens and crows' favourite birds. I actually love them. Don't know why, just like them. It's in Novgorod where we're going. Obviously a very different environment. Well, it's not that different, but it's very much more rural than this. And we've got the forest comes directly onto the back of the house, and I've deliberately not cut trees down there to give us that forest feel. And in there there's all kinds of wildlife up there. We've got we're sitting one morning, nuclear blooming knock woodpecker, and he was on the tree beside the hut, banging away at the tree. It's really nice, green woodpecker, very nice. I like wildlife. It's kind of, and there's all kinds of. Actually, Novgorod is a very rural place. It really is rural. Russia as rural as you can get, and you get all kinds of wildlife up there. So mainly, the main wildlife coming into the town is wolves. Wolves have been a problem in the past. It's well documented, I know about it. They're not a problem with humans who won't touch a human, but they will take a tethered animal. So if you've got something like sheep that are tethered, or goats, or dogs, anything like that, they'll take them. So so people have to be wary with animals, bringing them in, keeping them locked up. Dogs not left out overnight on tethers, or in a good kennel where wolves can't get at them. So it's that's one of the privileges living there like that. You're right with the wildlife, and I quite like the idea, but I also don't want wolves. Taking my wolf dog off. And the other one is bears, of course. Bears in Novgorod are real. It's one of the I know people say, oh, bears in Russia, but actually, it's not all over Russia. St. Petersburg certainly has no bears. Not in there where we are anyway. There is further out, but way further out. Not here in this location. Novgorod, very different. About a couple of kilometres away, there's a river, and the bears like to get there to get out the river, get out the fish. Just across the road here. So very, very real up there. And you have to be wary of that. You have to take your precautions. Bear spray and that. Apparently, a neighbour said he'd never seen a bear in our garden, on our land. But on the other hand, it was completely forested over our land before we cleared it, so he wouldn't have seen anything there. What we did catch was, once he cleared the land, before we put the foundation of the house in, was a group of 4 deer came onto land and were wandering about. And the neighbour said he'd never seen deer there before. And I thought, well, you've never seen deer there before because it was covered in forest and you couldn't see them, that's why. And but now it's clear, you can see them, so I think where the bears have ever been in, I haven't seen any bear prints. I have seen wolf prints, very, very much so. So but never bear prints, just wolfies. There was I did take a picture, I haven't got it now, but there was a picture I took when we cleared the land. It's clay up there, and we cleared the land with an excavator and it left it very, very flat and smooth. And one morning I came out of the hut. In fact, it was when I went up with to put the foundation, that's right. Went up there and there was a big paw print in the clay. And it was about as big as my hand, so what kind of bloody wolf it was. Definitely a wolf, not a bear. At least I don't think it was a bear. But there's only one, strangely. One print. But yeah, it's something to consider, innit, when you're living next to wildlife. I'm not getting any text up here. But look at the icicles hanging there. Icicle coming down the wall. Ah, very interesting. Up there we've got huge row of icicles. Not sure you can catch it in the light, but huge row of icicles there. Very nice looking. Won't want to be under them when they fall. I've got them hanging off the house as well, actually. But, they need to be knocked off before they fall off. And usually when they fall, it's somebody who's in them, underneath them every time. That's just the way it is. Sod's law, isn't it? You know? If they're going to fall, somebody's going to be underneath them. They won't fall if nobody's there. It's one of those things, isn't it? Curiosities of life. Almost time to shop now. And I'm glad I didn't bring... There's actually another dog down here where the workers are putting in they're upgrading the system here. These houses here have never had mains sewerage, they've never had mains water, and most, I would say 99% of them have not had mains gas. There's a couple got gas, so there was a gas line in, but nobody's ever been connected up for some reason, probably because of the expense. And they're coming now, and I can see here all these manholes, they're coming now and they've put main sewerage onto the whole area, and it's been a long process to do the whole thing. Bit icy here, be careful. This road here was dug up and it's not been tarmacked yet. All the roads are dug up and they're basically tarmacking them down as they do it, and this one's not been completed yet, so it looks a bit rough. Looks very rough, in fact. My phone's 44%. Will it last? Don't know. Can't say. Getting a bit hungry now though. So I'll get down to the shop and get some bits in. What shall I buy? Of course I've got to get some potatoes. I haven't got any potatoes. Bread we don't need. Milk we need. That's for sure. For the tea, my tea. She drinks this cocktail of, I don't know, herbal teas. I don't get it. It's like drinking tea with twigs in it. But she likes it anyway. So. But yeah, it's funny actually. When I'm walking around with my phone live stream and I don't have it in a holder of any kind, or a gimbal, I haven't got a gimbal, I've got a holder for selfie stick. It's just better in the cold weather because something easier to hold on to rather than freezing your fingers off. So, but when I'm just got my phone in my hand, nobody bats an eyelid if I'm live streaming. Nobody realises I'm live streaming. And as soon as you put it in a holder of some kind, suddenly people take notice of you and say, "Oh, that guy's live streaming." And I think I've seen a lot of YouTube live streams and videos where they've gone around live streaming and recording and that, and people have shouted at them and, you know, all kinds of stuff, giving them problems. Don't want to be recording, you shouldn't be recording and all that. And I think probably the reason I get away with it in shops and stuff is because I'm discreet with it. If normally, I can't do it today, I haven't got my phone case with me, I forgot to bring it. But normally I have it in a case and I just flip the case over the screen so you can't see the screen, so I can continue on live streaming. I don't say anything, or very hush, and nobody can see that I'm actually recording, so they don't offend anyone, nobody gets upset about it because they don't know. It's stealth live streaming. And is that a phrase I've just invented? Stealth live stream? I don't know. But that's how I do it, and that's how I get away with it. Nobody ever said a word to me. Nobody ever noticed. Nobody knows because the case is closed. And all you can see is that I'm talking into a phone, if anything. And that way, it's a lot less. It's a lot less obvious what I'm doing. Today, a bit more difficult. But probably I could pull it off if I keep my hand over the screen, then nobody will know where I'm at. I pay by card anyway, so don't need. Sometimes I pay by phone. There's a phone app, you just, you know, Apple Pay or whatever. In this case, it's Think Off Pay, but it's the same thing. Put your phone to the thing and it does it. You can pay by QR code as well. There's so many ways to pay over here. I mean, I know I was in England and in London some years back, and surprising how many shops in England do not have, you can't pay by card, cash only, especially small shops in and around London. You're like, what do you mean you can't pay by card? This is like, I wonder, last year about 7 years ago, I think. And like, you can't pay by card? What kind of place is this? Supposed to be the capital with all the modern stuff, and you can't pay by damn card. You pay by cash. You go hunt a cash machine out to get money for a bloody bottle of water, you know. So here, very different. Everybody's got it. I mean, everybody's got. And now they've got a thing where what they've got now is the cash thing that scans your card. They've somehow got it to work on telephones, and the shopkeeper downloads an app, so he doesn't even have to have a terminal, and you just put the phones together and it bing, it's paid, and that's it. Very clever how they do it. And but generally, I've only seen that once actually, but generally every shop pay by card, no problem at all. And if your card doesn't work, you can pay by QR code. So basically on your banking app on your phone, there's a little scan button, and you scan it. You scan the QR code that they put up on the thing, and bing, you pay your phone, you pay your thing, and it's really, really modern. People say that Russia's backwards and there's not this and not that and not the other, and yeah, rubbish. Of course there's everything here. We are at 33% on the phone, so it's gone down from 100% when I went out this morning, and it's only been live streaming for 42 minutes, and we're at 32%, so That tells her it's cold. When it gets that cold, I didn't think it would last down to here and back, and it's not gonna. I'm proved right that it won't last. But we'll see what I can get anyway. Don't really matter. I'll see what I can get in the shop, show you the shops, and it'll be interesting. Probably wouldn't say anything if they caught me live streaming. Probably wouldn't give them monkeys, but you never know, do you? People get upset. I don't want to go around. I don't want arguments, you know. So you shouldn't be fought. You shouldn't be filming in here and all that, you know. Don't want to do it. I don't want the arguments. I don't need it. I know there's another very famous YouTuber in Russia. We've had no endless problems with this. Of people shouting at him in the street, but I think he goes around with a gimbal and a big thing that it's really obvious. And I think that's why it happens that way. Whereas I do it stealthily and secretly, so that doesn't upset anybody. Even, you know, if these people have got kids and that, you know, they don't want the kids getting filmed. So who would? I would be the same way. Tractor. It's an old JCB. Look alike. I don't think it is a JCB. Even the JCB man give me a look of horror there when he realised I've got this on a selfie stick. He's like, oh, he's got a selfie stick, he's recording. And that's what I try and avoid. And that's why I don't normally use a selfie stick to hold the phone. I use it out in my hand. Oh, 28% on the phone, so we're really dropping now. It's coming to the end of its life, it will cut off, no doubt. It's one of them things. With live streaming this weather, you can't go for long periods of live streams. An hour's about it, you know. An hour is a good length of time for a phone in this weather, but there again, in the shop it'll be warmer, and so probably the battery will not die, and probably will get in the shop, around the shop before I have to come out again. So we'll see. I'll get rid of myself a stick and hide the phone in my hand, and you'll have to forgive me for bad angles, but it's not going to be pretty if I'm trying to hide the phone screen. So, anyway, this is the main road going down to St. Petersburg and Krasnoselsk, the main thoroughfare. It's called Krasnoselsk Chaussee, I think it is. It might be, or Tallinsk. We all call it Tallinsk, but it's not. It's Krasnoselsk Chaussee. It goes on to Tallinsk Chaussee, but which is Tallinn, the road to Tallinn, to Estonia, and but everyone just called it Tallinsk. Kind of thing. Typical rural village, rural settlements. Very typical. Oh. It's a fair walk now, it's 3 kilometres. So I'll be walking back, non-live streaming. Well, I'll go as long as I can before it dies on me completely. And it will. That's just life, ain't it? It's nice weather, if anything else. It's really nice. When the sun's out, it's really nice. This, so this is the main road, main thoroughfare, coming down. And you can see, very busy. A lot of traffic. Always busy down this road. Always busy. And that's the local shop there. Local shop that I was ongoing. Not really the type of shop that I like to go in. Kind of a bit dingy. So I prefer the bigger, brighter supermarkets, which is this one here, Magnet, the local supermarket, mini supermarket. It's got everything that you want. So we'll go and have a look at here. Very rude. Never seen inside a Russian supermarket. This is this is what you get. If you haven't subscribed by yet, you bloody well should have been. And, let's have a look in here, shall we? Get my bits and pieces that I need to. I don't take you off the gimbal. It's not a gimbal, it's a phone holder. Self stick, so I'll take that off, put that away, hide that away. So nobody knows where I'm at. And just gonna have a look. Oh, usual stuff. To get some potatoes. Around here. I need some coffee as well. I've forgotten about coffee. I need to get some chicken. Chicken. What should we get? Oh yeah, I like these. This is a good thing to get. What else we got? Do I get Pullman? Do I get fast? What do I get? I'm thinking about Pullman. Pullman dumplings. I need some cheese. Mazda. Don't have that in here for a while. Keeps running out. We'll get Mazda. We need kielbasa. So kielbasa is preserved sausage, if you like. And we get a piece of that. There's all kinds of preserved meats here. Actually, you can get this. This here is okra. So it's preserved meat. You don't need to cook it, it's already done, so it's very nice for cutting up for stuff. Get a bit of that as well. And what else do I want? Milk. Milk. That's what I wanted. My favourite biscuits. Some of them. We'll get some of them as well. My missus likes them. What else should we get? Should we have another packet of them? Yeah, we'll have another packet of them. They are good. Milk. There's milk. Here's milk. Figure out how to open the door. Dropped it. What else do I need? Coffee. I was thinking about coffee. Coffee. Right, out of coffee. Some temporary coffee. None of this stuff is the stuff I like, but that's pre-done. Don't want that. Don't want ground stuff. I want beans. It's not bad actually. Black card. That'll do it. Temporarily. I'll probably have to get some tea for the missus. She has been running out. Mojito. I know, I'm not showing that one. That's what she likes. Hugo. That's it. Casa. Maybe some ice cream. Because it's Russia. We eat ice cream in the winter. Together.
Bıktır bir yere tamam. Можно еще рассказать? Карта магазина будет у вас? По карте не вижу. Прикладывается вот. Cool.
Oh, that's what it's like inside. A supermarket. Battery is now at 8%, so... Oh. I was thinking I've got to collect the dog, and I've not. He's not there, is he? Oh. But battery is at 8%, so... Probably 7%. So probably this live stream will end at the end of my battery power. It is going down rapidly. It won't last till I get home. That's a new phone with a 5,000 milliamp battery, but even so, when it hits this temperature, doesn't matter what battery, what phone it is, it's going to die. It's at 6% now, so I will cut it off before it dies completely. But before it does die, just wanted to say thank you for joining me on this walk to shops in rural Russia. If you're interested in my story, how I got here, there's a story on the channel pages. How I forgot what I've called it now, but anyway, UK to Russia. That's on the channel. It's the channel trailer. It's also on the channel, and the process